Hi Virgo, welcome to your October tarot reading. Thank you for joining me, liking, sharing and subscribing. I really do appreciate all your support. This will be a general read. Okay, October. Ace of Wands. Two of Cups is popping up for a lot of people actually this month. Wheel of Fortune, very nice. Okay, the Devil. Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Ace of Wands, brand new opportunities, something, there's a new start. Could be in love, it could be in relationships, it could be in romance as well, could be in careers, could be a new job. I love that the Wheel of Fortune is here. This reiterates that this is very much a fated opportunity that's coming towards you, Virgo. This is beautiful. Could be a new fire sign for some of you, Aries, Sagittarius or Leo. Leo is come up with the Two of Cups here, and also possibly a Capricorn. Very strong intuitive attraction to this person here. But look at this. The Wheel of Fortune is sending you wonderful new opportunities this month. Now there's a new cycle that's coming to an end, or that's going to be starting, that's going to be coming to fruition here. This is beautiful. This is also could speak of travel, movement, relocation, possibly a new family member as well. There is little children in these cards. There is pets, possibly the purchase of a new pet, the adoption of a child, or the conceiving of a child, or pregnancy news around you or the extended family as well. This could be someone also under a fire sign, as I've mentioned, that's coming through with the Ace of Wands. Could be a new job as well for some of you. There could be an interview happening that will turn into a job, definitely. I do see you meeting with a lot of people here. In fact, Virgo, if you are looking for work, I think there's several different interviews coming up. One in particular will be more enticing than the other, and the salary will be much to your liking. I think more in alignment with what you want to do passion-wise as well. The other job or the other, you might be selecting from two different selections, two different companies or something, but the other job is a little bit more arduous. You might be taking a little bit for granted here with the Devil card, but look, we'll try and explore that further into the reading. You do have the Two of Cups. As I said, if it's interviews, meetings, there's definitely a lot of face-to-face intrapersonal correspondence that's happening. It could be a lot of meetings. It could be regarding finances. It could even be regarding property. The Four of Pentacles is a very strong symbolism of property and homes. We do see apartments, we do see finances here that you're clinging to, as well as the Ten of Pentacles, more finances. So it could very much be a meeting for the renovation of a property, of a home, of a leasing of a home as well here with the Two of Cups. So this could be taking place. Again, it's for the improvement or a new cycle. So you could be starting this new cycle because you're looking for work. You could be starting this new cycle because you're looking for a new home. So it's the starting or the ending of a cycle that's taking place for you this month in October. For love, I feel like there's definitely fated opportunities coming in for love union or partnerships. Definitely things going on the up. Improving with the Wheel of Fortune. We see the cycle improving drastically here, and things are turning up or coming to completion here. For some of you, a cycle with a toxic relationship is ending, Virgo, and it could be with a Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. You do have Leo quite prominently here as well, but if you have been dealing with someone that the relationship has just been primarily sexual, or the relationship hasn't been moving as fast as you would have liked, or maybe you haven't yet attained that exclusivity, October could definitely be the month where this changes. Remember, there's a change in cycle here. So if you've previously have come from a relationship that's been toxic, maybe there's been a lot of obsessive thoughts about each other, maybe you've just been driving yourself crazy thinking about this person, or thinking about what they've been doing or what they haven't been doing for you. I feel for some of you, the Wheel of Fortune is coming in to remind you that things are definitely changing. And for a lot of you that have had this very physical connection, it's changing into something more emotionally fueled, definitely changing into something more leaning more towards the commitment side, and mutability, which is good. So this is mutual agreement and compatibility, which is nice. So for a lot of you, I think you're outgrowing toxic relationships. Look, it could even be that you end things. You end things with a toxic person, a toxic relationship, as well with the Wheel of Fortune, or there's an amazing improvement that's happening on the relationship front as well. Could be a bit of duality here. It could be a bit of a roller coaster month in terms of relationships, but I think for the most part you're slowly improving, you're slowly rising up, you're slowly morphing into something more beautiful. For others of you, you are ending a relationship and there is someone new coming on board, in particular a Leo that you'll either be meeting through family, networking events, possibly through career. It's something to do with you being out and about as well. Look, it can be some sort of like Tinder dates or something as well with the Devil card here. It can be something that isn't very conventional, something that's a little bit taboo. So this might be how you're meeting this person. It could be through fetishes, it could be through certain groups, community groups, that you might meet each other. That could be the medium, that could be the channel of how the two of you meet. But again, for a lot of you, I feel that there's increased or heightened sexuality in your relationships this month, whether you're single. This could be a lot of people that you might meet for one night stands. If you are coupled up, I feel like if you haven't crossed that boundary yet, if you haven't been intimate with your crush, with your lover, then I think this is the month where this might take place with the Devil card, because the Devil card is quite sexual. We do see these nude people here with the chains, and it can be doing something that's a little bit taboo, or doing something, that is done behind closed doors, so to speak, and for a lot of people that is sex. But look, with the Wheel of Fortune, I think there's an underlying message of massive improvement here, which is beautiful. Now, on the work front so far, I feel like there is an opportunity coming in, or you might be looking for new work because there's a bit of manipulation, and I think it's internal. I think there's an internal staff member, a team member, a colleague, an associate, a superior, a boss, a manager who's perhaps taking advantage of your work ethic, taking advantage of how hard you are working. And for some of you, you definitely feel like you're stuck in a rut and it's time to expand your boundaries. It's time to expand or change careers. And again, the cycle is ending or the cycle is beginning. So you're ushering into something new, Virgo. The universe is giving you options because the cycle is about to end. Or there's a new cycle that's about to start for you. So it's round and round it goes, Virgo. You're changing something up this month in October. And it could be because of manipulation and because you feel very weighed, because you feel tied down. With the Devil card here, we see these chains and it's not always easy. It's almost like perhaps there's no room to progress. Perhaps you feel you're chained down or you're bogged down to a role or to a company because you don't see any chance of growth or expansion within the company, and maybe that's your catalyst to move. Maybe this is the motivating factor for you to look for new work, and so be it. For a lot of you, I think you might be stuck in this position where there is not much room for growth or expansion or acceleration, promotion, but I do see you clinging for the most part, Virgo. I think you feel safe. And I think it's you growing complacent. And when you grow complacent, the thought of something new can sometimes irritate you or scare you away. But I do see you clinging to something quite closely here. It could be finances. It could be the particular role you are in. But you are holding it quite close to you. It could be that you have a really good pay at this job. But if there's no progression, then perhaps there isn't much of a future. And perhaps it's maybe time to break the cycle or usher in this new cycle. Now, as I said, if this is regarding love, there's a breakup and a makeup. There is a new person coming in. There's this shift that's taking place. For some of you, you will be breaking up from a lovely union, or what you thought was a lovely union, and you will be sort of having a bit of fun this month. Maybe you're taking a bit of a break from the relationship. Maybe you're experimenting with other partners, but possibly one-night stands. Could possibly be some cheating going on, Virgo, and I hope it's not you. It might be a Capricorn, although I don't want to put the blame on the Capricorn. I don't know why they put the Devil card with the Capricorn. It's a little bit unfair, but look, let's read into it two different ways here. Yes, it can be someone that's under the sign of a Capricorn. Take the Capricorn equation out of the card, though. We have the Devil, and what does it symbolize? Taboo behavior, toxic behavior, temptation as well. For a lot of you, there could be something tempting you, very much so. It could be a person, could be a substance. Be careful, because there is like this energy here with the Devil card and the Four of Pentacles. This is perhaps you being prone to a certain addiction or certain person. This is possibly happening for you this month in October. So I would advise you, be careful what you're getting yourself into, Virgo, here with this person, if there is manipulative or controlling behavior. For some of you, you might feel somewhat forced by your family, your friends, your associates, your colleagues to get coupled up. Now, for a lot of you, you might feel, oh, it's society's norm. I need to be coupled up. I need to be married by this age. Otherwise, I'll feel this way or I'll look this way. And that's absolutely not the case, Virgo. We live in such a liberal, modern day age society, and it's completely to your liking. So I don't want you to feel any pressured, or I don't want any pressure, or I don't want you to feel anything that you're being coaxed into this because, or whatever it is. There could be some sort of element of pressure or temptation with the Devil card, and it could be that you feel insecure because of this, and I don't want you to feel this way, because it's all about breaking barriers and taking the reins into your own hands, as indicated by the Ace of Wands. So I think this is really important for you to remember this month in October. Look, it could be a friend trying to coax you in for a night out of heavy drinking. It could be a friend wanting you to partake in some sort of maybe taboo or even illegal activity, something that's frowned upon. And an element of pressure may be coming in around this person, and you might be coaxed into doing something you're not entirely comfortable with. And I see you just sort of going along with it with the Four of Pentacles, and I don't want you to be that way. I want you to be the opposite way and really think about what it is that you're entering into here. But look, for a lot of you, there is, relationship-wise, is an absolutely beautiful, the Devil doesn't always have to have a negative connotation. It is deep sexuality and lust. And this is feeling really tied to someone as well. So for a lot of you, this is someone that's fated to come in around you, that's making you feel this way. A few of the other signs have had the Two of Cups as well. That's been a very prominent card this month for a lot of the signs. So you may want to check those out. From memory, I cannot remember which signs have gotten it because I've just done so many readings. I'm so sorry, Virgo. But I think from memory, a Taurus had it as well. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, it could be, there's earth energy, very strong Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy down the bottom in these cards here. So it could be that for those that are dealing with a Taurus, or meeting a Taurus, you definitely are merging into this wonderful connection here, beautifully, divinely orchestrated connection. Now moving on, you have the Ten of Pentacles. This is quite a hustle bustle card. This is events, circumstances, family money, legacies as well. Again, this sort of ties into the Wheel of Fortune, this cycle and this legacy. So it's almost like you're leaving a cycle behind, but yet you'll remember this cycle, or you'll remember what it taught you. And you're entering into something new and reliving a legacy. So I'm not sure for some of you if that resonates or that makes any sense. But look, especially with the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, it could very much be career related. I feel like you'll be making more money. Your performance will be quite good if you're in an incentive or sales-based role. I think there's an inundation of finances that's coming in, and I think you'll very much be collecting and accruing these finances, which is good. It may be something like you might discover through your online work intranet that you have a lot of annual leave or personal leave accrued, but it's something that you've collected, I think, is coming up here with the 10 and the 4. And again, fortune, the Wheel of Fortune can bring you just that, financial fortune. So this is also possible. But for the most part, I think it's quite positive. Good cycles are coming in. And the 10 is, you do have two 10s here, which is two 1s. The Ace of Wands is also seen as a 1. So you do have these brand new starts that are coming through. So it's definitely the start of something new. Look, it could even be a new fitness regime. It could even be a new sales, a new way of saving your money as well. But it's something that's going to start, and I think for the most part it does revolve around your finances, your material possessions, or things you can experience through your senses here. So I love this has come up. And it's new beginnings. Number 1, new cycles, new starts, or a new way of looking at things. There's a new perception here, maybe a shift in your awareness that's taking place in the month of October. Reconciliation with children, with pets, purchase of a pet, purchase of a property, an asset of some kind as well. Again, a new cycle. It's almost like a new material possession or new finances or a new something, a new element will be embarked on this month. So I'll leave it at that, Virgo. It's